Hi there, I am the book lady, and I bring 2 books, and we read them, and we talk about them. Sometimes we laugh about them, and we always talk about the illustrations. What are illustrations? They're the pictures. Yeah, so if you have a picture book, there's someone who illustrated it. That means they created the pictures, right? I have 2 really funny, well, they're not necessarily funny. They're great books. I love them. And I'm going to start with the one I like the most, and it is called The Bad Mood and the Stick by Lemony Snicket. Now, how do you like that name? Lemony Snicket. Yeah, that's his name, and he has written many books. And I think I'm going to read more Lemony Snicket because he's good. And it says the art, that would be the pictures, the illustrations, are by Matthew Forsythe. You're going to like this book. I just know you are. Now, our second book by Sandra Salsbury is Best Friend in the Whole World. Yeah. You know, today is Valentine's Day. And Valentine's Day is all about love and sharing your love and maybe giving someone a Valentine or a piece of candy. But you know what? There are other ways to show our love. And we're going to talk about that, and I think you'll learn something from this book, okay? Those are my props. Do you like my hearts? All right, here we go. The Bad Mood and the Stick. Now, I want you to see the cover page. I usually tell you about that. Whoo, doesn't that puts me in a good mood, right? Ice cream cones. Here we go. Once there was a stick and a bad mood. The stick was on the ground, and the bad mood was with a girl named Curly. There it is. That's Curly. And what's over her? A bad mood. Yeah. Uh-oh. Let's see what happens. Curly had been with the bad mood for 2 hours since she had seen an ice cream store but hadn't gotten any ice cream. The stick had been on the ground since last night when the tree dropped it. Now there are 2 pages in this book with no words. But the illustrations tell us something, don't they? There she is with her bad mood, and there's that stick. Curly picked up the stick and used it to poke her brother. "That's not nice," said her mother. "Apologize to Napoleon and throw the stick in the bushes." Mom's kind of mad. Now, Curly had really enjoyed poking her brother Napoleon, so much that her bad mood was gone. Her mother was carrying it now. "Hoo-hoo, humph," she said, which is a bad mood noise. The stick didn't say anything. Even when a raccoon picked it up. Who knows what the raccoon wanted to do with the stick? But he ran out of the bushes and frightened an old man named Lou. "Holy moly!" said Lou, which is what he always says when something exciting happened, and his feet did a little dance, and he fell into a puddle. Oh, I hate when that happens. Curly's mother couldn't help herself and started to laugh. Well, her bad mood was gone. But guess what? Now Lou had it. The sound of all the laughter startled the raccoon, and he dropped the stick in the mud. "Oh, look at my pants," Lou said, which was what his bad mood noise was. They're a muddy, awful mess." The stick didn't answer. Lou went right to the dry cleaners. A lady named Mrs. Durham was head of the establishment with a pencil behind her ear. "Take that pencil out of your ear," said Lou. "You gotta wash these pants and wash them quick. I'll stand around here in my underwear until you're done." "You will do no such thing," said Mrs. Durham. "This is a family place." But Lou already had his pants off. "Here you go. They're a muddy, awful mess." "Oh," said Mrs. Durham, looking at the pants and looking at Lou. And you would think that the bad mood would have moved on to her. Yeah, you would think. But it didn't. She took one look at Lou in his underwear, and the bad mood flew right out the window. You never know what's going to happen. Wow. Same thing with the stick. You would never guess, but some kind of bug made a brightly colored cocoon on it. "Well, look at that," said Bert, and picked it up to look at it better. Now, I don't know if I'm right, but I think it looks like a cocoon. Do you see that stick? And do you see the cocoon? But you know what I don't see? I don't see the bad mood. Well, actually, I see it on this page. Look who it's over, the cat. All right. He took it back to his ice cream store and put it on display. "Oh, that's sure unusual," said Curly's mother when they walked by. "Hey, what do you say, kids? Let's all have some ice cream." Curly had fudge ripple, and Napoleon had mint chip. Curly's mother ordered vanilla yogurt, but then she changed her mind and had fudge ripple too. That didn't bother Bert. The bad mood was nowhere around. You know, I wouldn't think there would be a bad mood in an ice cream store. Would you? And what flavor ice cream would you order at Bert's? By the time Lou arrived, with his pants all clean and pressed, he wanted a double scoop. And so did Mrs. Durham. "Holy moly," Luke said. Do I love ice cream? Mrs. Durham smiled. Same here, she said. Boy, that cat still has that bad mood over him. And 3 years later, they were married. The wedding was right there in the park, and everyone in this book was invited, even the raccoon. Curly and Napoleon carried the flowers, and they did great. You never know what's going to happen. By then, the bad mood had been all around the world. You yourself had it several times. Yes, let's see, 2 days ago, it was over me. The stick, however, stayed in the ice cream store. The cocoon had opened a long time ago, and Bert helped the bug fly out into the world. And yes, indeed, look, it was a butterfly. But the stick he kept right there. It put him in a good mood. Oh, I think that's so nice. But this is funny, this picture. So I'll show you this one. Do you see Curly? Oh yeah, she's happy. Look how many scoops of ice cream she has. Now we'll turn the page. Look what happened and look what's waiting for her. She dropped her ice cream cone. Well, the ice cream fell off. Look what's waiting for her. She's going to be in a bad mood. Did you like that book? I just think that's the greatest book because that really is, bad moods come and go. You never know what's going to happen. And I thought when Mrs. Durham did not get mad when she had to clean those muddy pants, no, could it be because she kind of liked Lou? Anyway, you never know what's going to happen. That's why life is fun. Okay, so here we are with our next book. And see the cover page? This is Best Friend in the Whole World. And look what's on the cover page. Do you see one of those pine cones looks a little different? And look what I did. I made a pine cone. Let's see if we can get this so you can see it. Do you see him? There he is. He's sitting on the bad mood. There you go. Roland lived deep in the woods all by himself. He had a quiet life of drawing and music and drinking tea. It's a nice life. But sometimes he was lonely. Yeah, I could see why he's a little lonely. Often, he would take walks in the woods, wandering among the trees, hoping, just maybe, to find a friend. Well, look what he found. It looks like he found something. Here we go. Hello, said Roland. Are you also looking for a friend? Roland called his new friend Milton. Oh, they were perfect for each other. Milton also loved drawing. Do you like to draw? And music. Do you like music? And drinking tea. Oh, I love the way he has Milton on 3 books and a pillow so that he can reach the table. Do you see that? Together, they were happy. And that's all. That's all we really want. Be happy. One day, while on a walk in the woods, Roland and Milton spotted something new. A sign on the tree. It says, "Missing, Popkin, brown, pointy, quiet." That kind of looks like you, said Roland. But your name is Milton. There's another sign. Missing, last seen at the log by the lake. Well, this can't be you. I found you on the path among the trees. Well, there's another sign. Missing, loves, puzzles, baking, lemonade. Oh, well, that's definitely not you, because you love drawing and music and tea. That's why you're my best friend in the whole world. What's this? And there's another sign. Missing, best friend in the whole world. Now, this page, look at all the signs on all the trees. Missing, Popkin. They all are talking about something that looks a lot like Milton. Back at home, Roland he could not forget about the signs. Soon, the lonely feelings from before all came tumbling back. Oh, kind of feel sorry for him. And everything was worse than ever. Roland wondered if anyone else in the whole world was also feeling lonely. So, Roland paid a visit to the log by the lake. Hello? Said a voice as the door opened. Oh, you found Popkin. I have been so worried. Uh-oh, I can see there's going to be some trouble here. Thank you. It's a little kitten. For bringing my best friend home. Well, Roland returned to his home all by himself. Now he wrote a note. Dear Popkin. See, he wrote the word Milton first, but he crossed that out. Dear Popkin, thank you for spending a few days with me. I had a lot of fun and will miss you. Your friend, Roland. Without a best friend, life would be quiet again. Oh, it's making me a little bit sad. that night, Roland felt more lonely than ever. And see the picture? It's just dark. It's really kind of sad. So, the next day, after some drawing and music and tea, Roland went for a walk in the woods. And you know what? I'm going to tell you something. If you're ever feeling a little sad or feeling angry, take a little walk. Even if it's just a little walk around your yard. Or maybe you just walk upstairs or downstairs. It does help clear your head. As he wandered among the trees, Roland realized, 'cause guess what he's seeing? He's seeing notes. Wanted, new friends. And there's a sign on the tree that says, hello, and it's a picture of Roland. What's going on here? He knew exactly where to find a friend. And there she is. Oh, I like that picture, don't you? And do you see Milton? He calls him Milton, but she calls him Popkin. Do you see him down there on the well, I guess that's a blanket, and they're the muffins. I think that's the end. Yeah. Best friend in the whole world. Do you have a best friend? You know, when I was very young, my best friend was probably my sister, because I was young and I couldn't go out and make friends as easily as when I got older. I didn't go to school yet. And so I played with my sister. We liked to play with Play-Doh. And we would play restaurant. It was fun. We'd make like eggs. We'd take the white Play-Doh and then a little bit of the yellow and put on top, and it was eggs. And we'd take the pink Play-Doh and turn it into bacon. And we could play, in the yellow, we also made French fries. We played a lot of Play-Doh, and that was really a lot of fun. But it was very important that you put it back in the little can and put the lid on, or it got hard. And then you didn't have any Play-Doh. But what was interesting about this book, Roland was a little bit lonely, and he felt like he wanted a friend. So he found a friend, and his name was Milton. And Milton liked to do the things he liked to do. Draw, listen to music, and sip on some tea. But then we had that little kitten who had apparently the same friend. But she had named her friend Popkin. And Popkin was missing. And then Milton and the little kitten realized, hey, we could be friends. It's a lot like the book we read about the bad mood. You just never know what's going to happen. Milton had no idea when he went looking. Roland had no idea when he went to look for Milton that he was going to find another friend. Because sometimes you just don't know what's going to happen. I hope you enjoyed this book, and I think it's a good book to read on Valentine's Day, because it isn't all about, oh, Valentine's Day for lovers, lovers, lovers. No, it can be for friends, friends, friends. And I'm going to tell you something. I'm going to have lunch today on Valentine's Day with my friend from when I was a little girl. And now we're old ladies, and we're going to have lunch, and we will have a wonderful time. And we will talk about our days of riding our bicycles and roller skating and just playing, because we were little girls and we were best friends and we were going to have so much fun. So I hope you have a wonderful Valentine's Day with people that you love, or even you just like them a lot, or maybe you will find a new friend on Valentine's Day. Or maybe, like me, you will see an old friend on Valentine's Day. Now, the bad mood. We don't want to feel that way on Valentine's Day. And if you didn't get a whole lot of Valentines today, so what? Be more like Mrs. Durham. Who cares? I am going to have a nice Valentine's Day. I don't need other people to make that happen. It's all in my head and my heart. See? So sometimes you can be in a bad mood. Sometimes you might be in a sad mood. But these things are like clouds. They're there for a little bit and then they move away. And they move on to another person and then they move away. It is not the end of the world, right? But when you're in a happy mood, no clouds, just beautiful sunshine. Oh, I'm so glad you were with me today on this Valentine's Day. You know, I really feel blessed that I get to spend Valentine's Day with you, my friends. Yeah, that's what this day is all about, okay? And I tried to wear a little pink and red because those are kind of the colors of Valentine's Day, I guess. And of course I wore my heart glasses because I love you. How about that? Remember that Book Lady is on YouTube. Yes, you can find all the books we have read. I mean, we've read a lot of books. And I just go to the library and I have so much fun there looking at all the books and trying to, which book will my friends like? And we have fun and we laugh and we cry and we learn things. Oh, yes. So I hope that I will see you at the library. And so, until next time, this is Milton. I'm the Book Lady. And we say, have a fabulous Valentine's Day. Oh, go on YouTube and tell your cousins, tell your friends, and let's read books together. And until the next time, bye-bye.